What's up, my beautiful baby cakes? It's your girl Kitty, try to administer back another strictly production. As you guys can see, your girl decided to, actually come on the camera today. I miss y'all, and I've been so enjoying this little Halloween marathon. Y'all know it's my favorite season. It's time. I'm so excited. So obviously back on the strictly production. If you're returning, baby K, what's good, girl, boy, pop tart, them day, what's up? If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that thumbs up, because you're gonna like it here. My hobby's immaculate. It just gives everything it needs to give and then some. No cap. I'm not even trying to be cocky. That's just what it is. And I just know it. So obviously, as you can tell by today's title, we're going to be discussing how can you face your fears. Okay, I was inspired by Monsters Inc. And yes, your girl did the intro out by herself. Yeah. Okay, so we're not going to be doing so much bragging, but some of you guys, is that something that you're afraid of? Speaking up, being in front, being in lead, or changing something. Okay, for those of you who chose pile 1, before I actually pull you guys' card, I predict that your pile is kind of going to give me energy. For one, I think you're scared of a relationship that I think that other people have projected insecurities on. So what I mean by that, so it could be like a friendship, or it could be a romantic relationship. It's some sort of connection or relationship. Some of you guys, it could be their relationship with spirit. It's a relationship that you have with something or someone that I feel like that you're afraid of. And I think that what you're afraid of is it going well or it going wrong. I think both are scary to you. So we'll figure out what that's about. But some of you guys are afraid to have children. Some of you guys are, confirmation, are afraid to develop deep relationships with people. Generally speaking, you could just be afraid for people to have relationships that are confirmation, because the dogs just start breaking, they're not surface level. I also get, for those of you who select pile number 1, I predict that you may have some sort of fear surrounding ancestors. Some of you guys have the gift of sight, and some of the things that you can see scare you, or the idea of seeing your ancestors or spirituality could be scary to you. I don't know if it's your own divinity that you're afraid of, or if you're new to spirituality. You're not never new to spirituality. You may just become more aware of it. I don't know what it is, but for some of you guys, that could be the tea. So I did write a little bit of a rubric, because I do not intend to be here too long in regards to what are we going to be discussing, so I can do the bullet points, So I wanted to ask, who the fuck are you? Because I don't know you, honey, and I need to get the tea, and I want you to make sure that I'm on the right path. So if I want to be giving you advice, we can at least give you some, something for a backbone for the reader, something that's going to register for you. It's going to be like, oh yeah, I know Key's talking to me because this is my message. She just literally just called me. Yeah, that sounds just like me. So, but that's going to be a little bit brief, because that's not the entirety of what we're going to be talking about. We are going to be discussing, obviously, what is it that you're afraid of? Duh, because I can't talk about the other shit if I don't ask that question. What are your fears' purpose? Because obviously, if you're scared of something, sometimes your fears are there to protect you. Sometimes your fears are there to show you areas in which you have not healed. So you're going to discuss what is the purpose of the said fear, or fears, that whatever comes out in today's reading. We're also going to be discussing, when are your fears prompted or triggered? Okay, when does this happen? And we're also going to see where should your attention be once you are triggered, or once you are scared or afraid of whatever this is that we're going to be talking about for you guys. And we're also going to talk about, obviously, as you can tell by the title, how can you face your fears? So let's get into it. I wanted to come back on the camera in just a second. I don't know, you guys can talk about me and listen to music, but I'm gonna obviously go away for a second so I can pull the energy and lay it out. You wanna keep yourself from me, when I don't have the strength. I'm just a mirror of what I see. Motivating force within my life. If you ever feel the need to wonder why good? We're back. So I've already pre-selected the cards, and when I asked who are you, Power Boy, the card that I got for you guys is the Elephant. It did flip up in reverse. So right now I feel like you guys are not feeling yourself. You may feel like a passenger in your own body. You may even wonder where your strength is coming from to get out of bed half the time these days, okay? Is it giving like that? Do you need a hug? Come on, bring it in. Bring it in. Alright, do you feel better? Does that virtual hug make you feel better? Oh, it makes you feel better. Okay, so don't worry, I smell good. I'm not musty in real life. Like, I really smell good. You can ask anybody about me, so don't worry about it. But we have the Elephant that came out in reverse. I think that you guys are, I don't think that you have a victim mentality. I think you're tired. You're fed the fuck up. You're overwhelmed. Like, not even overwhelmed. You're just like, damn. Like, it's like, you may even feel like you may feel like Job. You're in your Job era for real. Like, you are ready for your winning season. You are scared to try again with anything. Okay? Because it's like, damned if I do, damned if I fucking don't. I do the wrong thing, bad luck. I do the right thing. Things ain't easy that way either. It just feels like heavy's the head, they wear the crown. Okay? This little energy right here, this Elephant, with it being reversed, typically in the upright, what I would interpret this is that you have not allowed your situation to affect your destination. You are resilient, you are bold, you are beautiful, and it's undeniable your strength and your divinity in your favor, and you are a gentle giant when it's in the upright. When it's in the reverse, it is all those things I said earlier, but in addition to that, I'm scorned. I maybe have some resentment for the people that have hurt me, or maybe myself, the versions of myself that I am working on currently of killing off. I have resentment for previous versions of me that tolerated certain shit. Maybe you're around people that they have to get reaccustomed or reacquainted with the new versions of you, and that could be stressful. Or it could just be, I can't believe I let it get this far. I can't believe whatever that is. I don't know if it's in regards to finances, debt, relationships, friends. Some of your debt your issues in your life now could be as a result of sacrificing for others. For a lot of you guys, making other people happy, or doing things that appease or make other people comfortable who are no longer in a position or willing to, or if they ever were willing to make the same sacrifices for you. So I don't want to say bitter, but if you was like wanting to be bitter, like it's like can't no motherfucking blame you. That's kind of what I'm getting for you guys. Oh shit, now my split coming in. Okay, so for you guys, a lot of you guys have been cutting off people. You could be being very dry. If you wonder if people have noticed the shift in how you have been moving or dealing with them, yes, they have noticed. They pick up on that shit and they're wondering what the hell is going on. There's something about you could be losing your passion or drive for a lot of things. Maybe you have been told to go on a specific path, but it has been difficult to do so. And maybe it requires helping other people that are making it difficult. Because I'm reminded of the story of Moses. And this is like when Moses disappeared for just a little bit. He came back and he was like, what the fuck? Y'all worshiping false idols and shit. What the fuck y'all got going on? Like, I did all of this. You think I was working, doing this for y'all? What the fuck is going on? It's like some of you could feel as though, I heard all that work. What is it? What did it get me? Why did I do that? So something like that is how you could be feeling in like the present moment. Like, what the fuck? Like, okay, I faced my fears and I went after that person I wanted, and why did they respond the way I thought? Like, I thought this was my soulmate. What the fuck? 222 where? It's not giving 222. It's giving 555. The fuck? Like, it's giving 10. What the hell is going on? I heard give a dog a bone. Some of you guys are like, I'm here, Father, can you hear me? We need your love today. Some of you guys could feel like your prayers are, I don't think you feel like your prayers, you're trying not to be ungrateful. See, because the way I can't even get that out, you're like, nah, I can't say that. Because God is good all the time, and all the time God is good, but I feel you. I feel you, and I keep letting my split go out. Some of you guys, it's like, some of you guys are going back, trying to do things to soothe your nerves. They used to soothe your nerves in the past. It's like nothing is numbing anymore, okay? Some of you guys could feel numb to things. You could feel numb. A lot of you guys could be in a space where you feel like a lonely person in a crowded room, and a lot of people could hold you in high regard, because it is an elephant. It don't matter. You can sit there and pretend like you don't see the elephant, bitch. You can squint your eyes to the max. You cannot unsee an elephant. You can't. You can't. And they can't fit in rooms, so you don't fit in with crowds. You feel ostracized, but you're not meant to fit in with bitches. You're meant to lead and power over and show bitches how it's done. They can learn from a bitch like you. Pound one. Period. That's your energy, but it's lonely at the top is what they say. You could even find yourself like, again, even when you are maintaining a relationship, in order to maintain relationships, you have to find lesser versions of yourself that you feel like that other people be comfortable with. So you could feel very isolated in the present moment. I don't know if you watch Popular Loner or if you identify with the term of being a popular loner, because goddamn me, shit, if that wasn't her name, it was definitely gonna be mine, because I identify with that shit like to the T, like literally feel that way. Some of you guys could be bringing awareness to the fact too, because again, an elephant has a major ass energy. It could be disheartening to like, it's like some of you guys are trying to shrink it. It's like reminding me of that movie Sing. Some of you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear grandpa, happy birthday to you. You guys really do have a good voice, but you act like you can't sing, or you don't want to exercise your voice, or you something that you're supposed to be doing with your voice. It could be speaking up for yourself or others, advocating, making music, rapping, poetry, politics, podcasts, whatever the fuck you're supposed to be doing. You know what that shit is. That's your business. That's your and God's business. I'm gonna get about your business, but I'm just saying, whatever that is, I think a lot of you guys, you know, you good at it. You know that you're a personality. You know, like your presence is a gift type shit. But I think that you are like, you've conditioned yourself. You want to be normal so fucking bad, and I'm not gonna cuss you out today because I'm really not in the fucking mood. 3:13 on the fucking clock. Like, I'm really not in the fucking mood, and I really can't even talk shit because I'm the same fucking way. You guys have imposter syndrome, and I'm not a doctor, but that's just what it is. That's what they saying. That's what they saying. That's what they saying. Okay, so I asked, what are you afraid of? The cards that you guys pulled, as you guys can see, and I'll show you. We got the Justice card, the Ace of Clouds, and the Eight of Clouds. So, with the Justice card, I feel as though what you guys are afraid of is either some of you guys are afraid of what it's going to take to get balance in your life. What is it going to take in order for you to get the things you're trying? Some of you guys know, because some of you, I don't know. Some of you guys, it's just, I'm hearing, I get knocked down, but I get up again. It's just, like, some of you guys know it's that Ten of Swords energy, but I'm tired. It's like, if you've been fighting in a ring with Mike Tyson, and you're on your third round, even if you did win the fight, Mike Tyson, he had some balls. He was hitting your ass, and that shit hurt. And it's like trying to recover, and they want you to hold this big ass fucking belt over your head and shit. It's like, that shit is exhausting. Some of you guys, it could just be like walking into this new chapter, walking upright could be scary to you. It could be your walk. Some of you guys are taking your spirituality or your religious practice more seriously, and that could be like some of you guys, what you're afraid of is displeasing God. Come here, Jesus is pleased. Who's been watching Boondocks a lot, watching my channel, like, because I've been getting that like so much, like, I don't know, or somebody's name could be Tyler, somebody's last name could be Tyler, or somebody's name could be Tyler, or somebody's last name could be Perry, somebody's name could be Nicholas or Nickel. Somebody can have that in their name that's watching this video for this pal. But for a lot of you guys, some of you guys minimizing, reducing, like, I think you know this next chapter of your life is not going to include somebody in particular, or a couple somebodies in particular, right? I think you know that intuitively, and I think that what you're afraid of is if you're gonna let me down gently. Don't pretend that you don't love me. Our love ain't just water under the bridge. Ooh, boom. I know I can't sing, bitch, But I'm gonna leave it to Adele. But if I put Adele shit, Adele don't play by her motherfucking copyright. So y'all gonna have to listen to my chicken scratch voice saying the shit, cause acapella. That's all we could do. I gotta get the message for you. But I'm telling you, that's what I got. I feel like some of you guys is gonna be very difficult. It's maybe you're afraid to break up with somebody. That could be a fear. Some of you guys, it could be leaving somebody that you know probably needs you right now, or walking away from something or somebody that needs you. Some of you guys, it could be forgiving people could be scary. Because if I forgive you for the shit you done, then that is, some of you guys could feel like if I forgive the bar abusers, then that makes what they did okay. And that's not the truth. Forgiveness is for you. And I understand that it's very frustrating, because if you feel like if I hold on to the emotion, then I won't forget what happened, because it seems like everybody else has forgotten what has happened to me. I totally get that. I get it, okay? You want another hug? Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you, bro. Oh, it's okay. It's all right. I ain't got no tissue, but you can hit the spliff. Damn, all right. Shit, fingertips and lips is all you bring to the smoke session. But I'm just saying, I'm just playing. I just want to cheer you up a little bit. But I do feel like that a lot of you guys, you can have like a fear of like, you have a chip on your shoulder. And I think that like for so long, negativity has motivated you or been a driving factor to get you to a certain place. And some of you guys, I don't know, it can be difficult for you to be at peace. Like, it can be very difficult for you to like relax. If it's not leaving a relationship, it could be being in a happy relationship. I don't know. Like, your trauma doesn't have to be like your ticket into places or experiences. Like, you don't have to leave with that. It's like maybe you're afraid to figure out who you are outside of what has happened to you. I don't know. That's very weird. They getting deep and shit, and like y'all, like I'm trying to catch a vibe. Like they getting deep. I'm like, what are y'all? You understand what I'm saying? Like, okay. Some of you guys, it could be like some of you guys. I'm gonna be honest. This is gonna be very specific. But somebody that watches this, pal, you maladaptive daydream. And what you are afraid of is actually going after the things that you dream about in your head. Because, bitch, if you were my fantasy, it's going to unravel my happy space. And my bubble is really all I fucking have. And I get that for somebody. Because this fucking 8 of clouds here, it kind of gives, like, I daydream all day. Because I'm here dreaming about the ways I can change you, the ways I can make you mine. So some of you guys, it could be about a relationship, like I was saying with my psychic ass. It could be about a relationship or a connection. I'm here, we're just ordinary people. Maybe we should take it slow. Damn, I'm mad. My split keep coming out. Some of you guys, are you afraid to stop smoking? Are you guys trying to like quit a habit or kick a habit? Are you scared? Because a lot of my split keep coming out. Like, it's lucky pissing me off. I'm finna put this one out and light another one. I feel like, again, going back to like, I feel like I had it right the first time. I really do feel like I had it right the first time. Like, I keep trying to think, but I feel like it really is, like, I think that you have a fear of, like, walking upright, you know? I heard, I want to do hood rat, she's my hood friend, like, doing bad feels good. So, some of you guys, toxicity is all you know, and some of you guys are afraid. With this, now that you have answered the call of your life, that, well, some of you guys, it could specifically be Christ. Or it could be whatever you, I don't know, whomever or whatever you subscribe to, if anything. I think that whatever this lifestyle, this next chapter, this version of yourself you mapped out, and you said, okay, this is whom I want to be. This is where I want to go. That whatever, you already know what needs to be X the fuck out in order to get from one point to the second point, right? Because it has to make sense. We have to have balance, okay? Some of you guys are afraid of reaching out to somebody or extending an offer. Others of you guys, I get your energy, like there is a vibe of, if I put my, it's like an empty offer. It's like right now, neither of you have made a move. Like this is a relationship. It will be like neither one of you have made a move. And it's like if I put myself out there and if they don't, then I look, you know what I'm saying, how you feel. But it's not like you look stupid. No, you look like somebody that just went after what they want. And you like somebody that got an answer. That's what you look like. You look like somebody that got the answer that you needed. And you can, the worst they could tell you was, bitch, hell no, the fuck. I mean, it probably wasn't comforting to hear. But, like, if they do, you could be like, bitch, do you know, like, I got all this fucking good loving over here. I'm glad I know now you have bad taste. And you can move on to the next one, on to the next one. Or they could be like, hell yes. And then they could be like, okay, let's run into the fucking sunsets with each other. Like, you never know. Like, you never fucking know. But if you be a fucking pussy, then, and you never take the risk, then it's gonna stay stagnant. Some of you guys, it could be afraid of like going all in. Some of you guys are low-key, high-key manipulative, and you need to realize it about yourself. Like, you can't be half-assed and superficial and half love your partner just in case shit don't work out, and save some of yourself just in case it don't work out, and think that, oh, my partner is gonna give them all of themselves to me. You're not giving all of yourselves to them, so you're requiring something that you're not willing to provide and or able to. And that's selfish. Some of you guys have a hard time looking at it. Maybe you're afraid of looking at the man in the mirror or the woman in the mirror or the them, they, whatever the fuck in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of you guys, that could be something that is scary for you. Take your long, hard look at your role to play in how you got to where you're going. Because even when I described it earlier, I was like, you're a formidable person, you're very resilient. Some of these situations, they were highly avoidable. And I think you know that. And I ain't gonna be the dead horse, but I think some of you guys are afraid and looking at, okay, what is the center root cause of this? And I feel like when I asked, what are your fears purpose, I think they're meant to show you, again, like I'm saying, with skill development, they're meant to show you, this ding, 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 this is what needs attention. Like, what you're afraid of is actually what's going to rise you. Like, it's like low-key going to be like the answer to all your questions, or the answer to everything you need. It's low-key going to be like the solution to all your problems. It's like being afraid to go in your basement, and whole time it's like your basement has got cocaine filled in the walls, and like, bitch, you're a billionaire. You just didn't know it yet. Well, let me not use that, like, example. My ghetto ass be hoping I buy a fucking house and there be a bunch of money or drugs in the house, and I'll never have to work again. But let me not say that. Maybe it's like, okay, let me use a better example. Damn, Keith. Fuck. Look, come on, Spirit, give me a politically correct example, please. Nobody likes to go into school, but everybody likes saying they have a degree. That's what they told me. So, I don't know what that's about. Like, nobody like going to work, but everybody like getting paid. It's something like that. Like, of course you're not gonna like this. Don't know baby like tummy time, but they like being able to get up and do the shit they want instead of them crying and you giving them a bottle when they want you to scratch their fucking knee. Like, shit like that. Like, I'm sure they enjoy, like, being able to do the things they want. I'm sure they enjoy freedom when they are walking, but I know it's very uncomfortable falling sometimes. But you gotta fall in order to learn how to walk. It is what it is. We go through the same lessons over and over, and it gets redundant, and you start to beat yourself up. But imagine if you have to realize you are God's child. So the same way you would look at your child is how God looks at you. God is not whipping your ass or beating you up because you failed and you're learning how to walk. Maybe that's why they was talking about your walk earlier, something like that. It's like, it's very simple. You're still young. Some of you guys need to be reminded you got a whole lot of life left in you. I don't give a fuck if you're 73. Spirit, it ain't over till God says it's over. I don't know what type of God you serve, but my God is an awesome God. And I can tell you now that it ain't over till God says it's over. And somebody that has bipolar depression, CPTSD, has literally tried to prevent themselves many times in their life from the age of 9 to adulthood. I'm telling you, literally, until God says ixnay on power one, it's not gonna be that. And I don't know, some of you guys could be like passively like suicidal or depressed or whatever, and I don't know if you hear that, like, I'm living proof, like, it gets better. You know, you have not met all people that are ready to exalt you, love you, that God has literally created just to uplift you. You know, you haven't met all the people. You haven't met all the people that are going to literally share beautiful experiences. You haven't seen all the beautiful days you're going to see, or all the wonderful sunsets, all the beautiful holidays you meant to have with your family members. You haven't had those yet. So don't let the bad ones discourage you from experiencing the good that are yet to come. So yeah, and just I look at the cards. We have perceptive. When I asked, this is when you are triggered. I feel like you're triggered when you're around people that they don't have these same fears. And some of you guys, I think that you are expecting people to heal at your pace. Some people that have been through the same things as you, they're not still upset about it no more. It doesn't condemn them no more. Some of you guys, it could be relationships. Maybe you're triggered because the person that you broke up with, they're not hung up with it from what you see, you know, as much as you are about it. You understand what I'm saying? That's when you feel triggered. And maybe it makes you feel inadequate. Maybe even naive in a sense. Maybe it makes you feel, it makes you feel small. Okay? But we just described you as an elephant. So even if you wanted to be small, that can never be your energy. So yeah, you're major. You're a major. You get more head. You're a big deal. Yeah, I'm telling you. Let me get my little thing. Oh, I hope y'all can see my little butt, cause I mean I ain't gonna say I'm naked. I got drawers on. I got fucking thong on. I couldn't shot this, but I ain't asshole naked. I sit on. I see my ass again on this channel. But anywho, what was the question I was on? We already talked about what your fear is supposed to teach you, and also talk about when you are triggered. Now we're gonna be talking about where should your attention be when you are triggered by this fear, and how can you face your fears. So your attention should be on your memories, what it reminds you of, or how did you feel? Some of you guys, I'm reminded of, you need to go back and watch my Metaphysical Monday upload that happened right before this one. So I believe it is labeled, No, You're Not Lucky, You're Blessed. That is the reading you guys are going to need to watch, because I'm reminded of the clip. I believe that's the reading where I put the clip, Forever Don't Last by Jasmine Sullivan. And that's immediately when I looked at this card. So for a lot of you guys, if you are reminiscing about an ex, that you're hung up on this ex, some of you guys are remembering this relationship as being better than what the fuck it actually was. And I think you need to bring awareness to that, and it makes it a whole lot easier for you. I also think that some of you guys need to bring awareness to the fact that nobody can take away your memories or experiences with people. So if that's all you have left, then that's your memories and that's your experience, and you don't have to feel guilty for having fond memories of someone, even if that person's no longer in your life, or negative memories of someone. If that person is or no longer in your life, you can just recall, like, honor your emotions is what I feel called to tell you. I think that your attention should be on your emotions. I think a lot of you guys, what is making you feel so overwhelmed and defeated in the present moment, and your body is like shutting down because you're overwhelmed with stress. Some of you guys, what you can expect if you do not bring awareness to your emotions, I'm not a doctor, but I feel like you're gonna start getting heartburn, indigestion. You may even start running off. Like, your gastronomical system is just gonna be fucked up. You're gonna notice like you're gonna be backed up or clogged up. You might be like gassy or whatever. You're just like, you might be inflamed. Something might be, I don't know if it's your skin or whatever, but something about your body is going to have effects if you do not combat these emotions or like these triggers. And it don't matter how much you work out. I don't know who needs to hear this. Like, somebody think that the gym is a solution to all their problems, but it's like, yeah, you go to the gym, and yeah, I understand that you're trying to, I don't know, live a different life, but at the same time, you drink alcohol more often than what you should. At the same time, your energy, you're not happy, you're not conducive, so that's another escape. Okay, too much of anything can be bad. I also feel like when you're doing things for the wrong reason, it can be negative. So if you're trying to lose weight for somebody, then you're not going to be happy once you lose weight if it doesn't get you that person. If you do work and you heal for it in the condition that you get somebody in particular, then it's not going to be that. Some of you, I heard it's the journey. Somebody's name can be Tisha. Okay, somebody, you could have been sick recently. Some of you guys are making yourself sick, or maybe your guys are sick and you act like that. I thought about that's Tisha Campbell when she said it's the journey. Yeah, I'm still here. Some of you guys need to bring awareness to the fact that yes, some things could have been bad, good or bad, but you have overcame them. Some of you guys have this like victimization where it's like you're thinking that you're not a victim, you're a victor. And I don't think that you're aware of that. Like, you won the battle. This relationship that you're hung up on from your past, you walked away from them. or this person walked away from you because they knew that you deserved better. And it was always a blessing. It's always been about you. You understand what I'm saying? And even if it is meant to come back around, like, some of you guys are just hesitant to even just honor your emotions. It's like some of you guys is like, two things can exist at once. Maybe it wasn't that good when you walked away, and this person can be better now. Are people not allowed to fucking change, Power One? Yes, they can fucking change. You know what I'm saying? And if they change and they grow, that's wonderful. Aren't you changing and growing? And if you still want it, maybe they do. Maybe they don't. You find out. What's the worst that could fucking happen? Like, it's not like it can't be worse than just ruminating, because indecision still is a decision. I think that if it's not about a relationship, it's something about like your dreams or whatever. Think about what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy, and what doesn't kindle joy in your life. Ask yourself why it doesn't kindle joy. You know? Honor your emotions. You probably could do better with journaling, but I feel like for you guys, writing journals is probably outdated for you. You probably don't have the time for that shit right now. Or you probably just don't have the paper, the energy, or like you probably just have a hard time with that. So some of you guys need to record. Like, you always on your phone anyway. Just press record. All the shit you just be thinking about, record it, and then just go listen to yourself again. And see how you feel, if you resonate with it, if it makes sense. You know, just think about things, okay? Some of you guys also want to be like consecrated. Some of you guys need to take more pictures. Some of you guys need to dress up or do things as if you're being photographed all the time. Or live your life as if you're on a reality TV show. Not like we're in a sense to where you're being dramatic, but just try to, if you feel like you have paparazzi all the time, if that's something that you're willing to, that's something that you want for yourself, right? If that's something that you are trying to manifest, your fear of being seen has to be eliminated. Like, that could be what it is too. Like, it could be like your fear of being loved or accepted or admired. This could be stunning your growth in regarding like this fear of failure. You're manifesting that because that's all you're focusing on. You understand what I'm saying? Like, what you think about, you bring about, is what I thought to tell you. So I asked, how can you face your fears? We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Master of Raindrops. Let Jesus take the wheel. Y'all know anytime I get the King of Cups, that's Christ to me. Before his crucifixion. Anytime I get the King of Cups. So, if you don't know, now you know, nigga. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting. I feel like what I'm getting with this is that you guys need to let go and let God. We also have a Hierophant in reverses in regards to what you don't see coming. Like, you're being, this is, I don't know if I told you guys this when I had a breakdown, or if I was in church and I was talking to somebody, but I had a fucking meltdown in this fucking apartment, and I lost my shit and I cried, and I felt the closest to spirit ever. Like, I was on my knees praying, and I just felt like I just really was like coming before God humbly. I'm gonna just say that. And what the example in the vision that I got was me being operated on in the hospital, and it was just me. And the analogy I got was, notice how it's quiet and no extra people are allowed when there is a surgery going place. And what it was revealed to me is I'm doing surgery. I'm operating on you, Keith. Of course you're isolated. I need to focus so that I can clean you out as you requested, because you came in here and you put in a doctor, like you came into the doctor's office and you asked me to heal this for you. So in order for me to get this shit on the outer side that you want, say you want a BBL hypothetically, right? They gotta take that other shit out of you first and move it around, put it where it needs to be. It's like something like that. Whatever needs to be fixed in you, God needs to concentrate, and you need to concentrate, and you also need to know who did it. You understand what I'm saying? If it's all this other shit going on, you can't be confident that what's going on is safe and secure. I don't want nobody operating on me, and it's like it's motherfucking club cozy in this bitch. I don't want that. You understand what I'm saying? It's everybody on mute. Okay, somebody could be a Virgo, but it's like, or you can have Virgo on your chart, or this could be something surrounding your career endeavors. It could be like, some of you guys are, I'm hearing the world's best kept secret right now. Your value could be hidden because maybe you're being perfected. You understand what I'm saying? Before you get that recognition, we're trying to get you to the point to where you right there. It's like reminding me of Kanye. You know, some of you guys could be a Gemini watching, so you got Gemini placements, or again, something to do with your voice. There's something to do with people little boy you, and people could have worked with you passively and like try to little boy you or little girl you or like undermine you. And that could be affecting your self-esteem, and you could be afraid to put yourself out there, or it's like, why even bother is what I'm hearing. Because I'm getting, what is that? On my own, here we go. That's brain stew. I'm having trouble trying to sleep. I'm on, here we go. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of getting, like, I'm getting brain stew. Some of you guys could just be following. Some of you guys, you find yourself like, oh my God, I'm ripping and running. Like, I just came up here. I just walked that way. Why would I do this? Like, your brain is like, spirit is delaying you because they want you to focus on other shit. You may even notice, you might even look around and be like, why does it feel like everybody's on a different timeline? Because I'm hearing somebody's name could be Maya, because I'm hearing Maya. Oops, why is everybody staring at me? You could feel like everybody can see things. People aren't noticing the shit that you got going on. I'm seeing Neo in like the Matrix. Like, you're literally on your own timeline right now. People aren't. How do I say this? Like, I went to the grocery store one day and I was like, why is this a grocery store? My sister was like, I don't know what you're talking about at first. And I was like, you don't see, like, this grocery store looks like like, literally, it felt like I was in a grocery store at Brooklyn. I was like, this grocery store literally looks like a fucking, like the 80s. And I was like, seeing this lady, she had on some fucking warmers and like a hairstyle. It was like it was the most 80s outfit I've ever seen in my fucking life. It was just like a whole fucking, like, I don't know. It was like a whole nother blast from the fucking past. It felt like I was in a whole nother time continuous, basically, with these people. And it felt like we were modern. It felt like we were time travelers. I'm not even gonna hold you. We look like we were dressed for the millennium. Like, or like the 21st century, rather. And I'm telling you, everything outside of us looked like the 80s. But I was the only person that noticed it, I felt. I know that's like Boosie, and you're like, what the fuck you talking about? What gas are you smoking? Because I need it. No, listen. Because I feel like for a lot of you guys, that's the energy that spirit wants you to be aware. It's how you can face your fears. Know that this time, this down period, you're not a bum. Okay? This down period that you have going on, it's literally orchestrated for you to rest and relax and to think. Okay? This is it's like reminding me of like, me and my sister and her boyfriend just watched fucking X-Men. And y'all know, who is it? Fucking, not Magneto, but, fuck, what is his name? But y'all know, he be like, like, literally, I think that you guys are very intelligent people. Xavier, that's his name. Somebody say could be Xavier, watching this, but, that's funny on so many levels for me. I'm right there. Like, I'm right there. I'm trying to get it, but it's like you guys are very intelligent. And I'm going to slow down. I just want to get to know you. But don't turn around. Because that pretty round thing looks good to me. There's something about a love situation that you're wanting to, like, pursue. And you're being a pussy about it. You shouldn't be. I think this person finds you attractive. They're probably doing things to get your attention. Quiet as fucking kept. I feel like you do the same thing. But besides that, what I was talking about earlier with the announcement, the time thing, with the slow down, I think that God wants you to get to know them. They're like your relationship. This is about a relationship or a marriage. Let me get deep real quick. This is about a relationship or a marriage. What you guys need to know, like on some real shit, if you are a male, it is a woman's nature to submit to you when we're talking about biblically, or like I'm speaking from biblical reference because that's all I know, right? It's a woman's nature or design to submit to the masculine energy or the male, right? Or that's what, theoretically what women were intended to do, even if it is done unconsciously, okay? And to be honest, I can argue anybody down on this topic. Trust me, I was a varsity debater. You're not working with me until I know what I'm talking about. But going back to the energy, with the masculine energy, if you are talking about a God-ordained relationship, like a twin, genuine twin flame dynamic, or a genuine soulmate dynamic, right? If that's what the fuck we're talking about, if it's something that God has ordained for you, God isn't going to let you fuck that up. Nor is he going to allow you to make that woman or that man your God, or them to make you that. Okay? In order for you to lead them, obviously this is a God-ordained relationship. It's meant for you guys to both support each other. The journey is not about you guys being together. That's a bonus. You understand what I'm saying? That's a bonus because God looked at Adam and said, it's not good for him to be lonely. You understand what I'm saying? That's a bonus. But the mission, you know, is to get closer to God. If that's not your focus, you cannot lead her properly, because now you didn't let her, your bloodline, theoretically, your children to hell, because your focus ain't where it needs to be. Especially if that person is favored. Okay, some things are more intricate than what you are thinking it to be. Some things you're looking at it like it's black and white. It is not really black and white. It's a higher power that is causing divine separation. And some of you guys just need to be awareness of, like, it's some bigger shit. That's like when I'm thinking about, like, that Xavier got from, like, X-Men. It's like it's deeper than rap. Like, it's bigger than what you see. Like, some of you guys, like, they're like, God is saying my ways are not your ways. That's just what it is at the end of the day. And I think whatever you're afraid of, I think it's something that you already had. With the Wheel of Fortune and this is like, get a grip on reality. This is what I'm getting with these two cards. It's like, get a fucking grip, bitch. Like, it's like, get a grip. Okay, it's already yours. We're just waiting for you to be able to maintain it. You're not in a space to where you can maintain it, so we're not going to give you something that you're going to break. You don't give a fucking newborn an iPhone if you're smart. Okay. You don't buy an iPad for a toddler unless you got iPad for a toddler money on. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to give you car keys and you don't have a license. You understand what I'm saying? You have to get licensed out this bitch. The things that you're afraid of, your fears aren't attached to succeeding or failure. Your fears are attached to other things. And you identify what that is. Like, you're not even as afraid of what you think you're afraid of. You're really afraid of something else. Some of you guys, you aren't afraid of being in a relationship or committing or, like, anything that you're afraid of being betrayed. Okay, you're afraid of feeling like you wasted your time. But if you look at love like everything is meant to teach you something, then you can either learn in the way you anticipated, like, okay, I learned how to be a good parent, a good father, a good mother, and everything worked out the way I wanted to, or you can learn a different way than you anticipated. Maybe that person do fucked up, but maybe I learned now what a fucking loser looks like, because maybe I didn't know before. Maybe I was green a little bit and I needed a little bit of experience. I think the shit that you are afraid of, I think that it's already yours, but I don't feel like it's as bad as you think it is, or it's as black and white as you think it is. The things that you feel like that you're afraid of. I'm gonna put some clarifiers because question mark you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Somebody's I heard Herbalife. Somebody's like drinking protein shakes or protein powder or something like that. Somebody's like trying to like work on fitness. Yeah, y'all have been watching my latest videos, or you should watch my previous videos, because I'm reminded of things I've already said. Like, this is what reminded me when I was talking about my Soul Tribe video. What was it, _1 again? And I was getting Nicki Minaj. They make this clear, I'm not difficult, I'm just about my fitness. And I know Nicki Minaj said business, but I heard fitness again. So that's significant for somebody. Okay. What is it that they are afraid of? Iniquity. And we have flame. This, for a lot of you guys, this is a twin flame dynamic. For a lot of you guys, this is definitely a relationship. Like, what advice do you have for them? How can they face their fears? We have consistency in reverse, and this is Cyrus here. And this talks about the dog star. This is number 41. That reduces down to 5. So what I get from there for a lot of you guys regarding your advice, some of you guys, if you do what you've always got, you're going to, if you do what you've always done, you're going to get what you've always got. That's what I got. And I heard you done before. Was it 𝒯𝒾𝓂𝓒? Somebody's definitely a Gemini watching this. We have retribution here with Scorpius. I feel like a lot of you guys, you're wondering if you was to come towards this person sexually with a, like, some of you guys think they would decline, and they would not. I know that would shock you, but they would not decline it. Trust me, I'm psychic. You're not. Shut the fuck up and listen to me. If that's something that you were wondering, like, they're DTF for some of you guys, if that's where the fuck you were thinking about. But if it's not that, I think for a lot of you guys, what you are afraid, some of you guys think that someone is intelligent, and if they would like lose interest, come here and, why do I feel like you're gonna get tired of me soon? That's 88 guy, and he's a Libra. Okay, some of you guys, and then we have Libra energy as well that came out earlier with the Justice card. So something about balancing things. Some of you guys, and then it's also, when I think about Libra energy, I think about balancing things that are hidden. Okay, because Libra season is also when we talk about Halloween. So again, you're being called to face your fears. Okay, I think when it comes to facing your fears, how can you do so? By breaking free of your comfort zone. Because the things that you have been doing, they're no longer comfortable for you, and it's been made that way for a reason. Okay, the things that you used to go to, the people you used to be with, and all of the things that are being made uncomfortable for you for a reason. Okay, so with that being said, you're with Percy, it's a destiny. Also, like, yeah, you're very connected to spirit. Some of you guys are meant to save your bloodline from something. Okay, or destitution. Okay, maybe if you're a male specifically, I feel like a lot of you men tend to pass away at a young age or tend to have a certain fate for your family. So if it's not pass away, you may notice. I also heard like a theme of like, I'm not even gonna say that spirit. Okay. For some of you guys, your family could have, like, you may notice that a lot of men are either homosexual. Not that there's a correlation, or that a lot of men or your family are abusive towards women, or serial cheaters, or like a lot, whatever it is, it's something that can be perceived as negative. I'm not saying that homosexuality is inherently negative, but I'm saying if in regards to bloodline, if you're talking about a heterosexual relationship or procreating, and this is coming from somebody that's gay. Like, I'm bisexual, but I'm not homophobic at all. I'm just saying, like, your bloodline could be, like, if you are a straight male, the straight men in your family could be toxic, and a lot of the good men in your family could be gay. I don't know how that's significant, but I feel like and honestly, that's the way of the world for a lot of what I'm saying. I can talk about that, and I have a whole conspiracy about it. But if I talk about that on here, for one, it's gonna ruffle some fucking feathers, and for two, we're gonna be here all fucking day. But I have a whole fucking theory as to why a lot of things are the way they are. But anywho, when it comes to what I was saying, is you may notice there's a certain trend. If you are a male, you may notice there's a certain trend that is like reoccurring with many of your family. If you're a woman, it's the same thing. You will notice there's like a certain thing that is reoccurring in your family. Okay, and it's like, for you, I think whatever you're afraid of, it's breaking free of that, but you're meant to. It's something that you were created or designed to deliver your bloodline from. But it's not meant to be easy. And I think there's been a lesson that you've been soft learning over and over and over and over and over again. And I think that's like a illustration of like you winning certain wars or challenges and shit like that. Okay, some of you guys are gonna have a child soon. I don't know if you're pregnant or if you finna get somebody pregnant soon, cause like my nipple just got fucking hard as fuck. Like, but it felt like a baby was on my fucking nipple. So I don't know what the fuck that shit was about. OMG. But some of you guys, you finna be getting somebody pregnant, or you're gonna be getting pregnant soon. I don't know what that shit's about, but baby, let me get the fuck about your energy. Ooh, this ain't twin jet too. Some of you guys is definitely about twin flame relationship. It say twin jet right there. Okay, and it says change, butterfly. So some of you guys that you do identify with that type of situation or dynamic, you can expect a major transformation regarding the situation. And both of you guys are changed for the better. And the person that you remember them as, they're not that person anymore. That could be what it is. And I was like, the way you remember it, it wasn't even like that. Like, some of you guys, your biggest person up, like, and you think you put the person on a pedestal, they were not mature back then. They're mature now, but they weren't back then. That's why it didn't work. Like, but whatever. This will be your reading. I love you guys. I'm going back and around the whole system. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Get real insight with pre-recorded tarot readings. Personalized tarot reads by the Trapped Tarot Minister herself. You get to pick an affordable package that fits your vibe. On the website. The best part? Rewatch your reading anytime, anywhere. Keep it for your personal records and track your progress. Clarity, insight, convenience. Book your personalized tarot reading today. Visit the Trapped Tarot Minister. Call for more details. Remember, clarity is just a click away.
What's up, it's your girl Key, the Trapped Tarot Minister, back with another straight production. As you guys can tell by today's topic, we're going to be talking about how can you face your fears, okay? Inspired by Disney's Monster Inc., okay, with the Trapped Tarot Minister edition, okay? So when I say we're back with another straight production, what the fuck does that mean if you are new here? OG Baby K, sound off in the comment section if you can. Inform a cousin or a nephew or a neighbor what the fuck is going on. Strictly production means I am going to tell you what the fuck it is, not what the fuck it ain't, honey. What that means is, if you're not from the South and don't understand my slang, is I'm going to keep it a bit frank with you. I will keep it 100, 1,000, no fluff, no sugarcoat, no bullshit, okay? So if you consent to me doing so, stay tuned. Okay? So the question that we're going to be going to answer in today's reading. The itinerary is as follows. We're going to be discussing briefly who are you, so I get a chance to tap into your energy. We're going to be talking about, obviously, what are you afraid of, what is your fear's purpose, okay, as well as when are you triggered, okay, when is this fear triggered, what should your attention be once you are triggered by said fear, and how can you face the fear, obviously, okay? So you can just chill out with me for a second. We're going to vibe out, okay? You can listen to music with me while I do so, and we'll be back soon.
You ain't getting your bitch back. Calm down, she could be worse, never say that. I don't want pipe down, rather get paid back. Mama told me never see where you lay at. I don't want righteousness, I hurt too much, I lost too much, I lost too much. I hit my clutch and boom, third day pop out the tomb. I like when you put your gun at the red light. I like all that violence, give me this function.
Okay, so before I actually look at your cards, because I pulled it out, but I wasn't paying attention. I remember y'all door for y'all constellation, it's gonna be yellow. And I think for you guys, your biggest fear, I think, is messing something up, or being a failure, or being like being a has-been. Some of you guys peaking. That could be like your fear, okay? I don't know why, like, some of you guys, your fear could be peaking, okay? Some of you guys could have been like top of your class or very intelligent, or you just could have been someone that just, I don't know if you just were honorable, or you just had like it's like a roller coaster. But you guys have, I don't know, some of you guys are afraid of a decline, okay? Peaking. I don't know how to explain it, it's just that. Peaking, I guess that's exactly what it is. But yeah, let's look at your cards. Ask, who are you? We got the frog energy. You could be a water sign, okay? I'm also getting that you are someone that I'm gonna say this. I think that you're meant to be a lesson. Maybe in a lot of relationships, you probably have had a lot of relationships or dated a lot of people. I think that in dating these people, I think that you have been a major catalyst for growth with these individuals. I think these people have showed you a lot about yourself. I also think that because that sounds very general, but I feel like it's on a deeper level for you. I feel like every relationship that you has been deep. Even if it was very brief, but it has taught you, like you've been able to take a message from it. And it shows you a lot about like 𝒮𝒾𝓂𝓒𝓒 being maybe highlight things. I think that you are someone that's very reflective. I think you're also someone that isn't afraid to go through metamorphosis or to change. Some of you guys have Scorpio in your chart, or you're just not afraid of that Scorpio energy. You're not afraid to go deep. You're not afraid of shadow work. You're not afraid to look to pull the fucking covers back. Some of you guys, you could be hyper vigilant in doing stuff to the point to where you may end up turning towards people that may not intend to hurt you, or you can come off intimidating, okay, because you can seem to have your shit together all the time, even when things are falling apart. You could also be someone that is overwhelmed. You probably are someone that can never focus on one thing at a time. So either you have ADHD, I'm not a doctor, or you are somebody that you are a jack of all trades. So let's just say you have one job. You're the type of person that'll be in the military and literally have a comedy endeavor on the side. You're the type of person that'll be like, okay, I'm in the Air Force, but I'm also a tarot reader, but I'm also a basketball player, but I'm also into soccer, but I'm also a mom, and I model a little bit. I do brand ambassading. I have this going on. I'm a last check, but I'm also doing nails, and I have a part-time job at Pizza Hut because your girl gotta get her money on together. I have OnlyFans. I do this. It's whatever fuck. I don't know. I'm trying to think of all these fucking job titles. I'm a doctor, but I also run this type of thing. I bake cakes and I decorate cakes. I have a food truck, but I'm also a software developer. Like some of you guys are that type of person. I don't know how to explain it, but you're very multidimensional. That's the word. Okay, team. Wow. Alrighty. Everybody's so creative. So, by the way, I do smoke because of my readings, and if you care about that, just know that I don't give a 1 fuck, 2 fuck, 3 fuck, 3 fucks around it. So, you get the fuck on. Okay? Boom. Period. So, with that frog energy, I do think that you guys can be insecure surrounding your appearance. I'm not going to sit here and say you ugly, because we all created in God's image, and I ain't going to say you ugly until you start acting ugly. Okay? Because I don't see that you're ugly. I don't feel like you are ugly. I just feel like that you are somebody that has been that has taken things, your relationships and the failures of things, because you have kissed some frogs, you're starting to feel like you're one of them. Okay, so this is like Tiana. Okay, it's like starting to think that she can never be the same. Her and nicotine working. Some of you guys, you could have had addicts, or some of you guys are becoming addicts, and some of you guys are recovering addicts. Some of you guys, this could be energy surrounding the, like, I don't know. So slime. Some of you guys are ex-gang members. Slime. Some of you guys could be from Louisiana, or you can Creole, or you could just be you could have been in the streets. I'm gonna be honest with you. Or you could have, like, you have a history or a past of doing whatever you needed to do to get by. Okay? And I don't think it was something that you wanted to do. I think it was something that was necessary. Okay? I remember when my sister had failed into, like, at the fair, she fell into, like, at the Dallas State Texas State Fair. There's like a turtle snake thing where it's like, I don't know. If you know, you know. If you're from Texas, you know what I'm talking about. My sister fell in that shit, right in the green, mossy shit with the fucking frogs and tadpoles and all that fucking nasty shit. She fell straight in that shit, and thank God she didn't fucking drown. Thank fucking God she didn't drown and fucking die. Like, that shit would have been terrible. God save her. But anywho, that's not what I'm talking about. The point I was trying to get, like, the environment. I remember when, like, I seen that shit. Like, the environment that turtles and frogs live in, it is very dirty. It's very murky. Okay? And I think that they make the best of the situation. And when frogs are outside of their habitat, they look weird. Okay? But when they're in their environment, they are the prettiest thing there. So some of you guys, I don't know. Somebody here like this is a sexy red. Okay? I said, ooh, baby. Baby, I love you. You're my everything. Somebody could be from, like, St. Louis. Somebody here could be from Memphis, Tennessee. Somebody from Texas. Deep in the heart of Texas. Somebody here from New Mexico. Vegas, Oklahoma. Okay, shit, Mississippi. I said Mississippi already. Yeah. Okay. New York, Atlanta, LA, Virginia. I heard Virginia. Who the fuck is from Virginia? Ohio. I heard Ohio. Who the fuck is from Ohio? And India. In Bulgaria. Okay. I do know I have some Bulgarian subscribers, believe it or not. I have a lot of Indian subscribers, and a lot of my subscribers are from the UK, which I was not expecting. Y'all fuck with the kid out there, and that's crazy. Let me go back to your fucking reading. I did say you have ADHD. Yeah, I'm picking up on your energy. I don't know, like, anytime I do readings, like, I tend to, like, tap into people's vibes like that. Some of you guys, you do have, like, that can help you, like, they can be, I can be picking up your energy regarding that. Okay, some of you guys could just have a short attention span, generally speaking. So I'm gonna stop talking about who you are, because then I'm gonna start acting like you or embodying that energy. Then good over with, we'll be here all day. I think that what you are afraid of is being poor, homeless, or continuously relying on people, depending on people. Okay. Failing, like I said, peaking, because we do have the 5 of gems and the 7 of gems here. Okay, let you guys get a little look. Okay, so what this looks like for me, I think that this talks about it's like maybe you had a large sum of money and you lost that shit, you fumbled that shit, and you probably are scared that's the only time you will ever have money again. Like, you're probably afraid that you ain't gonna never have no big sum of money. Maybe you feel like you've exercised all your resources. Maybe you have, like, fell on hard times, and it's like, I didn't max out everybody I could, like, ask for help. Like, I'm helped out. You know what I'm saying? That could be something that you're afraid of. Like, some of you guys, you could be afraid of coming back around people, or being around people that have done you wrong, or that you've left out, or that you've walked away from, in a season where you don't have and they do. For some of you, that can be a fear of yours. Some of you have a fear of being overlooked or undervalued because of what you, like, your disadvantage. So like I said, the environment of, that's why I gave the example of the environment my sister falling into that fucking the environment that frogs and shit be in, it be murky. So it's like maybe you're afraid of people judging you because of that. So in the context of Princess and the Frog, maybe you're afraid of how people will look at you as the frog because of where you came from. Maybe you're attracted to somebody that is very high caliber, and you're afraid this person will reject you because you don't make the same money as them. So something about Aladdin is significant. Okay. Some of you could be afraid that all the things that you have worked hard for will be in vain. So some of you guys could be afraid that something that you have invested in, like spend money in, like I've taken time out to like focus on my dreams and to like chase my dreams. I've invested all this money, all that, like Power One got all this work, and what did it get me? Like, OMG, like I'm afraid of that shit. Like, what the fuck? Like some of you guys, you could literally just be feeling that way. Like my biggest fear, like like I understand that. I've invested a lot of shit in this tarot shit. I have, like, and I understand what it's like to invest in something and to not to see like the reward and be like, okay, I got this, okay. Am I being punked? Thought this was all supposed to be doing and seen. Okay, where's my okay? You know what I'm saying? I get it. Okay, some of you guys could have a fear of, like, maybe it's like, okay, I went to school, I got a degree, I did this, but the money on ain't what I thought it was gonna be. Like my check out for taxes, what the fuck is this? You understand what I'm saying? Your fears could be that someone will overlook you. Like I said, overlook you or choose someone else. I'm here, pick me, love me, choose me. You could be like stepping over somebody like so fucking bad, and your fear is that this person just doesn't see your value because you don't look a certain type of way, or someone isn't attracted to you, or someone that, like, people don't see your value. People will never see your value. Not making an impression or leaving an imprint could be your. If it's not a relationship, it could just be people. So all of this is like a job. It's like not being seen or like an opportunity. Like, okay, if I never become famous and I've been dedicating all this shit to my music career, but it never takes off, then will I look stupid? Will I just be that person from high school that was a good kid and now you will be a SoundCloud rapper? Will I just be that? Or will I end up being will I just end up being an OnlyFans model? Like, will I be that girl that did this and I fell into this trap? Or will I end up just being the person that did this? Will I end up just being like a girl who thought that she could do YouTube? Will I end up being that? Like, that could be your fear. Okay? I think your fear's purpose is to. I think it's to. You'll need it later, okay? Because I'm hearing, going back again, lots of Kanye West references. Okay, we got that from Power One as well. But I'm hearing wait till I get my money right, then you can't tell me nothing, right? So yeah, it's some of you guys, the reason that your fears are here and why God allows you to feel these things without intervening and providing you clarity when you ask for surrounding these things, like, oh my gosh, I've been working so hard, like, what is it? Because it's meant to just hit you all at once. And I think it's meant to be like a I think you're meant to have blind faith about something. I think it's meant to be something that you earned and you worked on. I think that your fears are meant, their purpose is to, maybe you want to feel safe, okay? Maybe you want to make sure that you're financially afloat, okay? I feel like right now you are in a state to where you're wondering if your priorities are in order. So it's like, okay, it's like the that woman who was homeless, and she was like, oh, I'm homeless with my kids, but I took off, I quit all my jobs and I got evicted. Someone's gonna be a content creator, and that sounds really crazy, but it can work if you're that person where it's meant to work, okay? And I'm gonna pull clarity for you guys where this is your pal, but I'd highly recommend you book a personal reading if this is your pal, okay? $5 for a yes or no question, and if you want a more extensive reading, the prices are still the same as on my website. You just have to text me because right now I'm working with the website developers to get some things worked out, because for some reason they're not allowed to place orders. So we're going to be going through another channel. You text me, we'll figure it out. Okay, if you want a personal reading. Okay, but anywho, I think that right now in the present moment, you could be finding like your pockets could be full of lint. You understand what I'm saying? That's Project Pat. Some of you guys are teachers of some sort. I don't know if you're a spiritual advisor or a spiritual. Project Pat is now a pastor. I know that's crazy to think, but like some of you guys, I'm gonna turn the beat around. Love to hear percussion. Turn it upside down. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. I know I can't sing, but I don't know if they gonna copyright me, so I gotta sing it just in case. So when I edit it and post, like, if it works, if you've never heard the song, you know what it sounds like. Okay, so you get these acoustic vocals, honey. So I feel like a lot of you guys have turned your life around, and some of you guys are afraid that you will be what people have said that you will end up here. People probably have said that you are going to, like, you started out selling dope. I heard the neighbors think I'm selling dope. So if you guys are the only black person in your neighborhood, you could be afraid of being stereotyped. Or like if you did some illegal shit in the past, you could be afraid of that shit catching up with you right when you turn your life around. Like, damn, I'm doing shit right. I ain't with the penitentiary thus far. I ain't trying to go. That could be for somebody here got like some, I don't know, some charges allegedly, you know, that they know are pending at some point. Cause I'm hearing that song. I can hear it in the air. I can feel it in the air. So yeah, some of you guys, that could be your fear, like, it all falls down. I'm telling you all, it all falls down. Yeah. Some of you guys are just afraid of failing, putting in the groundwork, hustling for it all to be taken away from you. I mean, I put on for my city too, putting on everybody else and scratching everybody else back when it's time for yours to be scratched. Some of you guys, that's already happening. So some of you guys, you're scared of something that's already manifested. And I'm not saying like you're gonna be a failure or you're already manifested as a failure. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever F's or L's you take in, like those breakdowns will create spaces for breakthroughs, okay? But regardless, I think that regarding like with the betrayals, I think that those have already taken place. I think you've already been betrayed by certain people that you have like helped out, and that has made this shit amplified your fears, okay? Because if you don't get what you wanted and you've been betrayed, then it really feels like a really big loss or L. That's what it feels like, right? I think that you're triggered the most when you feel alone. When you see other people happy, who haven't put in the work that you have. And I'm hearing I was very silly, and now I'm like very calm and like serious. Like some of you guys could be afraid, like you could like be triggered the most, or like have a fear of failure the most when you are like, I don't know. Some of you guys feel like you're left out of things because you don't have money, or when you're excluded from things because of like your circumstance. If it's not your money, it could be like, okay, now that your friend have moved up, you're excluded from like their friend. So now that you're not selling dope no more, suddenly like we're not so, like what the fuck? It's like something like that. Like I don't know what it is. It's like, yeah, okay. But I did ask like, what's your attention be going when you are triggered by this? And we got the journey. It's the journey. Power 1 and Power 2 are connected. They're connected for sure. So if you were drawn to Power 1, please go watch it because they're connected. I think that I said that for Power 1. For Power 1, where your attention should be is that nothing worth having is going to come easy. Okay? And I also think that your attention should be is that when you get what you got, because you worked a little bit harder than others to get there, it's going to make it worth more. There are people with less talent than you that make it, so why wouldn't you succeed at it? turn that frown upside down and shift your perspective with me, okay? Remain positive and stay uplifted and stay encouraged. Be encouraged at this time. Read the book of Psalms if necessary. When you find yourself overwhelmed, I always recommend reading the book of Psalms, okay? I asked, how can you face your fears? We have exploration and let go. Okay, I feel like how can you face your fears? Try to face it for a little bit. If you can fix it, do this. Really, this is what I got. Spirit said, if you can fix it, fix it. If you can't, forget about it. Give it to me. Simple. Okay? Even if you just gotta write it. Every time you worry about something, write it down, put it on your altar. If you don't have no altar, put it in your Bible. If you don't have a Bible, put it in your Quran. Or whatever you do. Put it in the ground, whatever the fuck. Or just write it down and put it somewhere in a box, something like that. A sacred space. Wherever you go to commune with God, whatever that space is, and it can be any space. Okay, it can be wherever you are. It don't have to be the same space. It's gonna be for everybody. Wherever that space is at any moment, whenever you find yourself worrying, even if you at your job and you ain't at home, and you can't bring shit from outside your job, and vice versa. You work in constantly, but you better have sticky notes, create a work culture, and just shit. I'm da 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 da. And then on the other side of the paper, right? I give it to you, God. I give it to God. When you worry about something, that's how you can face your fears and make it easy. If it's something that you can't deal with, if it's something that you can't handle or deal with, then deal with it and shut the fuck up. Simple. It's like, cause this ain't it ain't giving like, oh, I'm afraid to go down the street because my neighbors are a registered sex offender. This is like giving like, I'm afraid to fail. And it's like, bitch, and if you do fail, try again. Just step up and try again. Mine ain't gonna be a leader. So, yeah. I'm putting some clarifiers. Like I said, I almost forgot. I'm putting some clarifiers. But those are the ways the career situation. What do they need to know about their creative endeavors or their career endeavors? And don't tell Power One I did this for y'all, because then they're gonna be all jealous and they're gonna be like, favoritism, Miss Vanjie. They're gonna be like, favoritism. But don't tell them, okay? Let's see. For those words of career opportunity, what is Power Two to know about the situation? Okay, that's a lot of cards. Okay, one flipped up. Okay, what do you know about the situation? It's a career situation. The love card came out and it went back in by itself. Pegasus, Draco, Percy is in reverse. Last card, we have vows, healing. Okay, for my feminines here, I don't think that you are going to. I'll be real. If you're a divine feminine being here, you're not meant to work hard. You're meant to be kept. And that is what it is. So whatever you do for a career, that could be your hobby. But or like extra good. You're gonna marry well. You might have a mole on your ring finger on your left hand. Or you might have moles by your lips. Either literally or like your lips or like your, because I have both. And I'm not even lying, I'm dead ass. Like, but literally, like that could be, I've always seen like one of my ring finger right there. And you know the rest. Some of you guys can have that as well too. And I won't explain further, but if you know. It most tells you a lot about your karma in this lifetime. So some of you guys are, with vows being here, some of you guys are gonna marry somebody, I don't know if this person is born or more though. I don't know. Some of you guys are meant to be stay-at-home. Some of you guys are stay-at-home mothers. Some of you guys are going to be these things, and I don't know what you are asking for. It probably won't. What you really want and what you think you want right now is gonna change. Does that make sense? It doesn't mean that what you're doing isn't good or that it won't prosper or that it won't have an effect. I just think that what you think you want, you really don't want. So let's just say this is something like, okay, you want to make music. You can make music. You can still perform. I'm seeing somebody who does it, like they perform and they have bands, things of that nature. But you might not be a mainstream artist. You might not be a mainstream artist. Reason being because you don't go to Diddy parties or you're not the Diddy party type. You understand what I'm saying? You catch my drift? Like it's something like that. It's like, oh, why did show me Jaguar? Oh my goodness. Okay, so somebody's name could be Victoria. Somebody's name could be Monet. Somebody's name could be Andre. Okay, somebody could be from Atlanta. Doesn't have to be. I think that we're right. This is a career situation with Healing being on the bottom of the deck with the Ten of Swords. I think that you are meant to. You're probably not meant to have success by yourself regarding career endeavor. They're showing me Kirk and Rashida, and here, bear with me, okay? I know y'all like, what, bitch? Kirk and Rashida, shut up. Calm down. Some of you guys, this could be somebody that in the past has involved you in a third right situation, but this person could boss you up, or y'all can boss each other up, or y'all can have a really good business relationship. For others of you guys, it don't have to be this person dogging you out. It could just be that you guys could marry somebody. Because again, let's just say you take away all the extra shit that with Kirk and his 3 earrings, right? At the core of it, they get to the fucking money on together. Like they are very successful. Okay, they have several fucking boutiques, several restaurants. They're loving him while she is an extra chick. Like, and she rap, but she extra. Like, yeah, Rashida, she rap, right? But imagine if she fucking just put her life on hold, thinking she's gonna be rapping for the rest of her life. Like when she was destined to have so much other shit and do so much other shit. Some of you guys, yes, you can do this, and yes, you are good at what you do, and yes, you will be known for that. Because I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Rashida got some bops. I don't care. Like I don't care. I don't. She rap like Shawty Love, but I'm still on God. I don't care. I like Rashida's music. I hate to see him leave. But I know he gonna be back soon. And he gonna put my legs to the moon. Legs to the moon. I fucking love Rashida's music. I'm not even gonna hold you, I do. But so it's something like that, that's your energy. Like the people that get you or are meant to know who you are gonna have a fan base, but you're probably not gonna be like whatever you think you're gonna get what you get, but it probably isn't. Like let's just say you get YouTube fame, right? And that's what you want. Or let's just say you get TikTok fame. You probably thought that with that 10,000 subscribers you was gonna have all this money. It's like you get that, but it's like, okay, I have the endorsement, I have this and this, but this isn't like all of what I want to do. Once you get what you're asking for, that's not going to be all of what you want to do. With Destiny in reverse, it's not a no. It's like saying, like, that's not all. I'm not getting a no, I'm getting that's not all. If you're a rapper, I'm getting more. So, like, you would be like Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he rapped, but, like, he did a whole lot of other shit. Or Snoop Dogg would be a better example. Snoop Dogg does a billion and one fucking things. What don't Snoop Dogg fucking do? Honestly, like, they be inviting Snoop Dogg and all types of... it's not a continent on this fucking planet that Snoop Dogg ain't been to or been in and people don't love him on. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Or, like, yeah, like, Tupac, he acted, okay, and he rapped. It was, like, a lot of things. Like, you're multi-dimensional. And I think that by being a monolith, you will be doing yourself a disservice. And I think it's something you should know. So, like, whatever it is not working for you, understand that everything that's a door that's shut is a blessing in disguise. Like, whatever the fuck. Okay, so we have, again, I think that with the Pegasus being here and guardianship, I also think that whatever you do is protected. And I think that also, you're probably ahead of your time. You understand what I'm saying? You're ahead of your time. Like, it's a lot of, like, this is like, how many songs that we know that young people, the younger generations, they get on TikTok and they just now discover and they remake that shit and then it goes viral and it's like, wow, it's amazing, but it's like an old song. You understand what I'm saying? Or think about the artists that people don't, the young kids don't know fucking about. They not bad artists just because everybody don't know who the fuck they are. Because once who get them, and they do have fame, but they kind of left shit before it got hectic. You understand what I'm saying? Like Joe. I'll be damn somebody tell me Joe is not one of the top R&B artists of the year 2000s. Are you fucking shitting me? You know what I'm saying? Like, people are like, oh, there's no good R&B music. I'm like, Tank still make music. What are you talking about? Jasmine Sullivan still make music. But just because Jasmine Sullivan isn't as known as Beyonce, for instance, doesn't mean she's not successful. Doesn't mean she isn't good at what she does. Just because her doesn't have the same traction as Nicki Minaj or Beyonce, for instance, doesn't mean she's not good. Just because Kelly Rowland left the group and she decided to do other things, don't mean her life ain't good. Like, she's suffering. Kelly Rowland is doing great for herself. She's doing a lot of things. And successfully at that. You know what I'm saying? Latoya Luckett is doing a lot of things. And successfully at that. Michelle Williams is doing a lot of things. And successfully at that. It's something like that for you guys. Like, you're not meant to be tied down or be associated with just one thing. Okay? You're not just that tarot reader. You're not just that hairstylist. You're not just that rapper. You're not just that this and that. You can do all things because you're a baddie. Period. Or you're that nigga. Period. That ninja, that wigga, that chigga, that nigga, that igga, whatever the fuck. You're them, not one of them. Okay? Period. The one out this bitch. You understand what I'm talking about? Yeah. Her, him, them. You understand what I'm saying? But not one of them. You understand what I'm saying? It's like that. Like, with Draco, with Grace, I think that regarding this is a career situation, I think this is definitely saying, like, trust me, you don't. I'm hearing like Joe, like, good, don't. Like, you don't want what you think you want. Or whatever you think is you gonna get, that it's not, it don't come with that. But it will come with what you will get. You understand what I'm saying? So let's just say you're thinking that, okay, I want to be a successful rapper. You like making music and you want to make a lot of money, but you may not want to be a full-time rapper like you think you want to be a rapper. And maybe it's protecting you because imagine that you go on tour and then you lose fans because you like Summer Walker and shit. And you're like, bitch, I'm an introvert. Like, yeah, I sing songs, I make music, but like, I want to do a whole lot of other shit. And there's so much other shit that intrigues me. There's so much other shit that is me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm good at a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? It's like, I know that there's a lot of celebrities who do a lot of things, and sometimes people get boxed into one particular category, and that you're not meant to be that person. Okay, you're meant to be somebody that does a lot of things, and it can do a lot of things. And with vows being present, you're also meant to marry very fucking well. So whatever jobs you have will be a hobby. I don't give a fuck if you're a dude watching this. I don't care. You're meant to be married very fucking well. You're meant to marry off very fucking well. There's a lot of masculine energies that, you know, dates very successful women or other successful men. Okay, I follow a gay couple and it's the most beautiful, like, most wholesome, healthy relationship I have ever fucking seen on social media. Period. No drama. It's just beautiful. Like, he cooks his husband meals. One of them works, and the other one just they're just so beautiful together. It's just so romantic. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of you guys are just meant to have, like, a beautiful life. Okay? And everything that you do, that you feel like that is meant to bring you fulfillment, you're meant to have that in a way where it's confirmation. Okay? So let's just say you think that by being famous, you're going to get some validation. The partner that you're going to have is going to validate you in a way that you never thought they would. Okay, or the fame that you do get from the subscribers you do get is going to be more validating than the matter. It's like quality over quantity. Does that make sense? If this is a career situation, it's not a no. It's just, this would be better. And also, I want you to, it's this and that. So let's just say you wanted to get the iPhone SE and Metro PCS because you never had an iPhone before. And they giving it out for $49 fucking dollars. I know it's a realistic example, so that's why I'm giving it. And you never had a fucking iPhone, so you go and you get that fucking phone. But if you wait and you save your money, right, you can get the new phone, okay? And then they have a deal next week. They have a deal. If you just be patient, they have a deal. Well, hold on. Boom, I got an example. Okay, so boom. There's an iPhone now, right? Yours is perfectly fucking fine. Perfectly fucking fine. You can trade in and you can get a little bit of a newer one than what you got, but an older one than the latest one. And get that phone and get a case and a charger and everything else. Or you can deplete everything you fucking have and you can get this fucking phone that you think that you want, and it's gonna do all the same shit that this other shit is gonna give you. So let's just say you thinking, oh, I want to work hard so I can be successful. It's like, bitch, you're meant to marry like somebody that's going to work hard and you're going to have all things you want to be able to afford without you having to go so hard. Or let's say you want to be a fucking successful musician. Yeah, you're gonna be a very successful musician, but you're gonna be successful in a way where success is gonna be redefined down the line. If that makes sense. Like you might not be as known as Michael Jackson, for instance, but you will still be instrumental. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna think of an example like Zero. Zero didn't get a Grammy like he wanted or predicted. I don't think he did. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. I'll edit it if I'm wrong. But Zero didn't get a Grammy to my knowledge like he thought he would. But I'll be damn. People say that he ain't goated in the South. You understand what I'm saying? Texas rocking him hard to the bitch. There's a lot of states that fuck with Zero. You understand what I'm saying? But especially Texas. Same thing with Mo3. Mo3 passed away before his time prematurely, but his work is still gonna predates him. A lot of you guys, your work will predate you. A lot of you guys, you'll be known. Your favorite notoriety might come. Like, and I don't want to like speak to some of you guys. Like, whatever you create, whatever you do, I'm not saying you gotta wait to die to be successful. I'm just saying it's gonna stand the test of time. You create masterpieces. It's not just like stupid shit. Or if you just say it's like, okay, where I walked away from some street shit and I'm doing something the narrow way or doing something the right way. Whatever you walked away from, that shit would have gave you something that you really don't want down the line. So yeah, you probably wanted to go out with your friends to the strip club and spend $100,000 this weekend, right? Theoretically. But down the line, that shit will catch up. They under federal investigation right now as we speak type shit. And it's like, whole time, your 9-to-5 job is boring, but it pays your fucking bill just like that shit would, but without half the fucking penitentiary chances or the drama. It's something like that. It's like, yeah, with a career shit, you know? I don't know. For some of you guys, it's like being upset, okay, for no reason. So, any more advice that you have for them surrounding, like, facing their fears? So we pull from a different deck. Any more advice from them? Maybe I don't need her. Maybe I'm just fucked up. Okay, we have baby. Okay. Chakras. And eagle. And we have seedlings. Some of you guys, there's a partner of yours that has been urging you, like maybe they wanted to see if I have a baby. But some of you guys, that's something that you're gonna be having very soon. Like I got the same thing for power 1, so I got the power 1 and power 2 connected. I do get the sense that power, whether you realize it or not, some of you guys either now in the present moment or in the future, your divine counterpart would watch my channel. So I don't know if you're introducing them to my channel now or not, or if they already watch my channel and you just don't fucking know it. For some of you guys, not all of you guys. I'm not like that fucking, you know, but for some of you guys that can be the case. And yeah, some of you guys are just going to be having kids soon. You're not meant to work while pregnant, okay? Or some of you guys, something is birthing, something's gonna take time. So it's a career opportunity. It's like, girl, they're not ready for this yet. Like, you don't need to be. It's like, for instance, like imagine if Eminem came out, or if he was like trying to be prevalent now. It's good that whatever happened when he's like, I'm not saying Eminem peaked, but it's okay that he's not everybody's cup of tea right now in today's industry because he's controversial as is. They can't take him right now. You understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense? It's like Chloe and Holly make you music, but it's not for everybody. I know the Renaissance album, when I first heard it, confirmation. The Renaissance album, and people might love them down the line. People didn't really fuck with Chloe and Holly until like she became a Disney mermaid. She had to do some other shit for her to be recognized for the shit that she loved doing the most. You understand what I'm saying? She been on shit her whole fucking life. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, or yeah, what was that saying? Like Renaissance album. When I first heard the Renaissance album, I'm gonna be real with you, I did not like it. I did not like it. When I first time heard it, I thought it was creative and I appreciated the beauty to it, but I did not like it. I didn't understand it. And literally, like I wanted to say I listened to it a year later and I understood it and I fucking love that album. Like I love it. Like it's a beautiful masterpiece. I understood it for it as a masterpiece when I first heard it, and I understood it to be creative there. I just wasn't ready for it when I first heard it. That's how people are gonna view your art. People, that's just what it is. People are going to get into this. You're ahead of your time. You're ahead of the curve. And when you are establishing a trend, it isn't going to trend until it's trendy. So, yeah. So with that being said, this would be your reading. I'll let you guys send the money back, and I'm around the house. So this will be your reading. I'll talk to you later. Bye.